Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. We've got a few people making in. Want to thank everybody for coming today. What a great crowd we've got to celebrate these 5 student athletes. I've been in my current position. This is my 18th year here. This is my 4th year in my current position. The best job I have is I get to go watch games, all kinds of different games. And I see 5 kids here that I've seen play a whole bunch. seen a lot of state semifinals, a lot of finals out there. Seen a lot of big games played by all 5 of these kids. And the main thing is I think you can take, we probably got a lot of teachers standing up there. You can take all 5 of these kids, and I bet every teacher they've had have loved to have them in their class. So please give these kids a hand. Before I hand this over to our coaches, I'd also like to thank the families sitting out here. We know that athletics is an investment. It's an investment a lot of times, not just from the mother and father. It's investment from siblings, the aunts, the uncles, the grandparents, everybody involved. And it takes a family. So I'd like to thank the parents and the families out there too. Give them a hand. Coach Shirley, Coach Johnson, Coach Taylor speak just a little bit, and then we'll sign at the end all at once. Coach Shirley.
Hopefully everybody can hear me just fine. I'd just like to begin by following up with what Coach Thompson said and thanking all of you for being here today. Administration, Mr. Purefoy, Mr. Williams, Coach Harper, Coach Thompson, thanks for the arena. Families, friends, teammates, and other students, thanks for joining us with us on this occasion. Parents, congratulations on the journey as well. From those long road trips to bad bleachers, to outrageous gate prices, and even trying to find places to eat at 10 o'clock at night after a game. You've arrived as well. And ladies, congratulations for years of hard work and dedication to a sport that has physically and mentally challenged you, and in some cases, actually injured you. So thanks for sticking with it. As coaches are wont to do, I was trying to figure out what I was going to talk about, how to approach today's festivities, and I couldn't use numbers because I can't define what they meant to us as a coaching staff, Coach Morgan and Coach Clark, just in terms of who they are as people. So I just kept tossing words around, adjectives that I just kept coming back to. And ironically enough, it ends in the acronym CARDS. I know, go figure. But the C is for courage. These will be common things in each of their stories as I get to talk about them today. But the C is for courage. A is for their attitude. That's never been questioned. No matter what we've asked of them, they've always done that with the right attitude. R is the resilience that they've had to demonstrate just in their journey. Some of the obstacles have been a lot more than many of us would like to have in our lives. D is for dependability. They are there every day. Doesn't matter. They're working. And the S is the sacrifice. Because they've given up a significant amount of time in rehabilitation when they could have been with their team. And obviously doing something that they love. So, as I talk about each of them, please keep those adjectives in mind, that they're not necessarily defined by numbers. It's not home runs or strikeouts, but it's the quality of their character. First is Amaya Carr. Amaya will be attending Fort Scott Community College in Fort Scott, Kansas next year. She's been a 2-year starter for us as a designated player, outfielder, and first baseman. She's been asked to play multiple positions, and with each time she's been asked to move, she's done it with an attitude to put her team first. She's a career 330 hitter, 40 RBIs, and she's earned all conference honors. So there's no question as to her ability on the field. But she also underwent hip surgery last fall, and doctors actually told her that there might be a chance that she'd never play again. Now, That's not what you want to hear as a coach, because then you have to begin preparing for the alternative. But all I know is that she returned in record time for rehabilitation, doing what the trainers asked her to do, and sometimes a little bit more than she was supposed to do. But she was back participating in no time. Her classroom achievement is just as impressive as what she's done on the field. When I looked at her transcript, I think I saw 1B. So obviously we have a lot of work to do. And that was for only one semester too. So we've already crossed that bridge. So. Fort Scott Greyhound softball is getting a winner both on and off the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Amaya Carr. Next we have Justine Davidson. She will be signing with Utah State University in Logan, Utah. Justine started with the Lady Cards the past 3 seasons. A career 380 hitter with 73 RBIs and 7 career home runs. She's played the middle infield and been a stellar third baseman for us. She was also an all-conference award winner and has shown the ability to excel wherever we put her. Again, back to the attitude of team first. And as coaches, that makes her job a whole lot easier. But she's also proven her ability to overcome some numbers. I could be wrong, but it was 4 broken ankles or lower leg bones, a couple of surgically implanted screws to make sure things stay where they are. And there's no telling how many other injuries that we don't know about. But I'm pretty sure you can attribute this to her reckless abandon that she plays with. Diving into places and diving for stuff. Maybe she needs to calm down just a little bit. But that's something that we've all come to appreciate from Justine. Is that effort, that attitude, and the desire to compete regardless of the fear that might be inside. She too is the embodiment of a student athlete. I'm just doing a rough estimate here, but it's about a 3.7 GPA. And her participation in other student activities are quite a few. I'm always getting those emails about she being missing school. So that also means a little bit of practice every now and then, no problems there. Obviously a true competitor, both in and on the field, but also in the classroom. The Utah State Lady Aggie softball program should be proud to have her on our campus. Ladies and gentlemen, Justine Davidson. Our third softball player today is Kinley Meek. She will also be attending Fort Scott Community College. Kinley suffered an ACL injury last year. She had seen some time as a catcher, an infielder, and a little bit of time in the outfield as a sophomore. But her junior year was lost to injury. She was a .333 career hitter and had 20 runs produced. But after losing her junior season to that injury, she became our bench coach. She was in charge of the lineups. She even monitored bullpens for pitchers and catchers warming up before the game. She took care of a lot of the other stuff. Things that she didn't have to do, but her attitude and the dependability, we knew we could count on her. And she took those jobs. And she did it without a lot of fanfare. But we as coaches knew. And that's always appreciated. As coaches, we get information all the time. Sometimes it's bad news. I remember the feeling that I got when I was informed that she had torn her ACL in her last summer ball season. Last game, I think, of the summer ball season. And that was one of a little sick to my stomach. Because we all have hopes, and I knew that that wasn't going to be a possibility. I'd also seen what's required to get back to normal after an ACL surgery. And that's a lot of work. But if anything, came back great. I was smiling on the inside as much as I was on the outside when I got to see her play her first summer ball game this summer. And seeing the smile on her face, knowing that she was back doing something that she loved. So that was a comfort to me, and exciting as well. know that we'd get her back for her senior year. And that was about 10 months ago, give or take, right? 10 months. A 3.6 GPA, roughly. If you want to round that up, fine. Talk to your counselors. Kinley's a winner in class as well. Poor Scott, softball is getting a great competitor, and we look forward to following him. Ladies and gentlemen, Kinley Meek. The last thing I'd like to say is career numbers and current GPAs are nice ways of measuring stuff. I think sometimes we get caught up in numbers. Obstacles faced and overcome, especially at such young ages by these three, indicate the greatest accomplishments really can't be measured, can't be quantified. But their inner strength and determination in accomplishing lifelong dreams should serve as an example for all of us. It's a great day to be a Farmington Cardinal. Parents, congratulations. And ladies, we're excited for you. Coaching staff and your teammates can't wait to watch you at the next level. Thank you very much.
For those of you that don't know, my name is Brad Johnson. I'm the girls basketball coach here at Farmington. Today I'm here to celebrate one of our guards and also celebrate every one of these kids who are out here today having an opportunity to sign for college and scholarships to play at the next level. And I say this every time we have this event every year, to be in this moment, to have a chance to have your college paid for, to participate in an athletic event is puts you in a very, very small minority. And we're talking about in the upper 5 or 6% of anybody in the United States. So you guys are certainly a select group, and it's fun to watch your dreams come to fruition based on the hard work that you guys have put into it along with your family. Today we're going to celebrate on the basketball side of things in girls, our point guard, senior Reese Shirey. As Coach Thompson talked earlier, it takes kind of a village to get to this point. Reese is who she is based on a tremendous support system at home with her family, with her mom and dad, sister and brother. And we're certainly thankful for all of them, and it's fun to be able to be here to celebrate with them. Just to kind of give you a little bit of information on Reese by the numbers. Our junior year last year, Reese averaged just over 9 points a game for us, 3.2 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 2.6 steals. She led our team in assists and steals, and she set the school record last year for three-point percentage with just over 48% on 66 makes, which is pretty amazing. Basically, for every 2 threes she shot, 1 was going in, and she's one of those kids that pretty well, most of the time when it leaves her hands, it looks like it's going in, and that's a testament to the work that she puts into being great at the game. For her career, she's averaged over 7 points a game, over 3 rebounds a game from the point guard position. You can see she's not the biggest kid on the floor, but she's a pit bull when it comes to going and hunting the basketball. She's averaged over 4 assists, right at 2 steals per game, and she's pretty well just stuffed the stat sheet night in and night out since the time that she first put on the Lady Cardinal uniform. She's been a 2-time all-conference kid. She's been an all-state kid, all-state tournament. Arkansas Basketball Coaches Association voted her one of the top 5 players in the Class 4A in the state of Arkansas. She's been on the numerous media teams. She's Northwest Arkansas Democrat Gazette All-Area team, has been named to the Current Dream Team, radio team, the last couple of seasons. Here's some statistics, though, that I think embodies what Reese really is. If you ask Reese night in and night out how many points she scores, she never knows. But what she does know is the score at the end of the game. Reese's overall career record here to this point is 97-6. That's a 94% winning percentage. Reese is a winner. Against our conference opponents in this area, she's got a career record of 37-2. Needless to say, our conference doesn't like Reese very much. We, on the other hand, love Reese. She's helped lead our team to 2 conference titles, 2 district titles, 2 regional titles, and 3 consecutive state championship appearances with a state championship last year. In addition to her athletic accomplishments, in the classroom, Reese is just as successful. She's maintained a 4.09 GPA while taking advanced placement classes. So she attacks the classroom the same way that she attacks basketball on the court every day. And she's also a 2-sport athlete. She's a standout softball player as well. As a player, Reese is a dynamic playmaker with a high basketball IQ. She's extremely skilled in every facet of the game, and she plays with a really, really high motor and impacts the game on both ends. As a person, Reese is disciplined. She's a relentless worker. She seeks out coaching and is on a constant quest to grow and improve herself, both mentally and physically. But most importantly, and I think what is the coolest thing about all that with Reese, she's got impeccable character, and she has this unique way of making everyone around her better, including her coaches. She's the model of what you hope a student athlete becomes. She's an example for every kid in our program at all levels. Simply put, as I said earlier, Reese Shiree is a winner as a player, as a student, and as a person. Today she'll be signing with Coach Keith Ferguson at Northeastern State University. She'll be competing in the MIAA Conference, which is one of the premier NCAA Division II women's basketball conferences in the nation. It is extremely high-level basketball. When Coach Ferguson was recruiting Reese, he told me on a phone conversation one night that he was looking for the point guard who'd come in and impact immediately in 3 areas: in the locker room, in practice, and on the floor in games. He wanted someone who was prepared to lead from the front and be a driving force and help taking his program to a different level over the next 4 years. And without hesitation, I told him, Reese Shiree is that kid. If that's what you're looking for, you found her here in Farmington. I have no doubt that Reese will electrify the NSU fan base with her play as she has here, and she will continue to impact the lives on that team and on that campus and in the greater Tahlequah community for the next 4 years the exact same way she's done here at Farmington. It is an unbelievable honor today to recognize Reese Shiree and to celebrate this moment with her. Ladies and gentlemen, Reese Shiree.
Okay, I have the honor of getting to talk about and celebrate the success of Wayne Taylor. It's been such a tremendous journey getting to coach my son. Wayne has made me a better coach with his insights on the games and him having such a good pulse of what our team needs. Wayne has been sitting on my bench for 16 years. At 2 and 3 years old, people would be amazed that Wayne would watch every second of the game. Wayne always has been a student of the game. I'm glad Matt Wilson was eating. I thought if I get emotional, I'm going to look up at Matt because I saw him eating lunch that way. Thank you, Matt. What makes Lane so special is the most important stat to Lane is the final score at the end of each game. Winning trumps any individual stat that could be given to Lane. He is truly a team player, roots for and celebrates his teammates' success. North Texas is getting an elite player and an elite person. Today, Lane is signing a basketball scholarship at the University of Texas worth $152,000. That is not counting the opportunity Lane will have in the Denton community to earn NIL money because of his high character and his relatability. Lane will be competing in the American Athletic Conference with teams like Memphis, Wichita State, and FAU. North Texas has been very successful as of late. They just won the NIT, and they've won their conference tournament or their conference championship the last 2 years with 30-win seasons. Lane is extremely excited to be part of a winning culture at North Texas. Lane's high school stats include 2,419 career points. Lane is a 3-time All-Conference, All-State, and ARBCA Top 5 player. Lane was named by the Democrat Newcomer of the Year, Underclassman of the Year, and has been First Team Player of the Year each of his seasons. Lane had an incredible summer and earned a 3-star ranking He's the 20th ranked point guard in the nation. He's third ranked player in the state of Arkansas, and he's 152 overall in the nation. Lane had 25 Division I scholarship offers and over 30 offers total. Lane knows that all of these accomplishments would be possible without the help of others. Lane would like to thank his coaches, David Brogdon, Wes Swift, Bill Ingram, and especially Coach Trey Trumbo and Sean Seiler of AAO. Without Coach Trumbo's system of play and AAO promoting their players, none of this would be possible today. Lane would also like to thank all of his current coaching staff, Coach Biggs, Coach Finley, Coach Carpenter, all the teachers and administration here at Farmington for all the help in his development as a player, a student, and a person. We as a family would like to thank Mr. LaFoon for bringing us to Farmington and allowing us to be part of such a special school and community. Last but not least, Lane wants his teammates to know that his success comes along with all their hard work and dedication. We're looking forward to finishing this journey together, competing for the first state championship in boys basketball history at Farmington. Lane will leave a legacy of being the all-time leading scorer in Farmington basketball history, the single game point record holder, and he currently has the highest win percentage in program history on the boys' side with a record of 90 wins and 9 losses. North Texas is not just getting a phenomenal player, they're getting a phenomenal person. We are proud of you and can't wait to see you have a great senior season and a great career in North Texas. If you see me yell at Lane this year during the game, remember all those nice things I just said about him. Lane, if he gets kicked out this year, I'm coming out of retirement. And I'm not letting him back in. Okay, all at once, everybody's got their pen. We're going to sign. Go ahead and sign on the dotted line. I'll give one more message. I always give the same message to all our signees. When you get to college, sometimes they're gonna send a sports information officer your way, somebody like that. They're gonna ask you what do you want in your bio, where are you from, height, weight, all that good stuff. Okay. All I ask is when they ask where you're from, you put Farmington. Whether you started at Greenbrier or wherever it was, I just asked you to put Farmington. And then every time they announce you hear Farmington in front of you, and remember you represent us. You represent everybody out here, you represent this community, this athletic department, this school. And I know all of them, and I know you're doing a great job, just as you have. So thank you to everybody that's come out. I'm sure they have refreshments out there in the foyer if you want to stop by and visit with them. We'll take 15 or 20 minutes to take pictures out here in the court, and obviously we'll have to get ready to practice after that. Thank you for being here.